Hi and welcome back to Howlett's musical masterclasses, where by strange request I've been asked to cover overtone singing, that Mongolian and Tuvan style that we're also familiar with. So the first thing is, if you are interested more in this, there's a site you ought to look at, Johnny Cope's site, Sound for Health, and if you look carefully any moment now, the link should be appearing at the bottom of your screen, right there. Okay, so overtoning is basically where you have harmonics above the fundamental notes that you have, best exemplified by the simple Charles windpipe. Okay, so there's a certain arrangement of notes that happen in a certain succession. The instruments that are involved with overtoning, the Jaws harp or the Jew's harp, of where you can actually throw in some subliminal messages at the same time. Okay. Others from all over the world, there's the Vajara, Tilinko pipes, of which I just made one using common household bamboo flute covered over with masking tape. You can just achieve the same harmonic sequence. Okay, now we can't really talk about any of these without looking at other instruments and other sounds, such as the didgeridoo, the Australian Aboriginal didgeridoo, which we're all familiar with that sound. And if you want to learn that, I found the best way is first of all to practice without a didgeridoo, just by going over the right sounds or using no more than the vowels. Occasionally throwing in the circular breathing, which involves pushing out with the cheeks and snorting through your nose. And also it's easier if you then move on in a more professional manner to throwing in traditional Australian phrases as you practice. So then you actually develop this this style. Now, I don't actually have a didgeridoo to demonstrate for you, but you can use what I did, is just get some foam lagging just by climbing up into your loft and removing it from some of the pipes that you have there. Hopefully this will work. So that gives you some kind of idea. But obviously you're here for the overtone singing. Now there's two sort of main ones that sort of come to mind. One is the lower style, where you're hitting the overtones by hitting harmonics lower in the throat. But due to a bit of a sore throat, I won't be performing that to the degree that obviously I can, and that's the only reason why I'm not. The other style that we have is by hitting a high note, and as you do, you again go through the vowel shapes to achieve those different sounds, and often people think of it as hearing a whistling over the top. So obviously I won't be performing to my full capacity because of a slightly sore throat, and that's the only reason why. But more along the lines of however, seeing that it would obviously be nice to know exactly the degree to which I could perform, I put something together so you can hear what it would be like to hear me sing the fundamental note, but at the same time hearing the overtone as a sound. It's almost like whistling, so it's a simulacrum of how good I can sound. Okay, it sounds a bit like this. Okay, so I hope that's been of use to you. Next time round we will hopefully be going back to the banjo or the ukulele, but I look forward to seeing you next time, and thanks for tuning in.